This following episode of Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe is brought to you by Southeast Botanicals at 1661 West Bay Drive, Suite B, for Bulla, in Largo and at southeastbotanicals.net. Now enjoy the show.
Yo, what's happening? Question out there to all the podcasters and radio hosts that like to talk smack about Howard Stern. No, I'm not going to be a fanboy and defend him, but you claim you don't need him, but then all you do is talk about him, so you do need him. Man, funk that.
In your heart, you know he's right.
Doors closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppe's mom, and you're listening to Hoppe Hour.
Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. What? Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start. Okay, well, hit it. All right.
Hoppe Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Hoppe. This is Hoppe Hour with Hoppe.
Where we at?
Always going in, never doubt it. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source or trending topic. We the hottest, search about this competition. Microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying. H-O-P-P-E. 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 You already know how we are in the system.
It is Taco Tuesday. It's also National Soft Ice Cream Day. So maybe after having some tacos, you can have that. And it's also this.
Hello, friends. Do you know what today is?
Spudtacular Day. It's National Potato Day.
Potato.
How many different ways
Would you prepare it?
Mashed potatoes.
Potato salad.
Potato salad.
You say potato?
You say potato, I say potato. We're a nation that truly loves our potatoes.
One potato, two potatoes.
Today is National Potato Day.
It's showtime.
And because it's National Soft Ice Cream Day, let's jam out in the club to this music. Da-da-da-da-da. I bet you feel like you're getting kidnapped. 856-49 Hoppe. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, Ryan Hoppe Radio. All right, enough of that. Creeping the hell out of me at gmail.com.
It's time for Hoppe's Inbox, only on Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Ryan, I cannot believe you got banned from the St. Pete Reddit group. Not only was it a funny segment, but you were just defending the city of St. Pete and its residents. The least they could have done was just deleted your post and said, hey, don't promote again. But to ban is utterly ridiculous. Yeah, that was quite the rant yesterday. I was feeling really not down on myself, but I obviously would rather have the segment still be on Reddit. But I went to a kava bar and a listener recognized me named Brian. He was like, I just listened and it was so funny. And a lot of times the universe will bless me with a lot of haters. But when I least expect it, I'll get some love. So I appreciate them. All right, I have some things I want to talk about before we get to all the madness on the show. I find these Howard Stern haters to be fascinating. If it's my radio hero, even though I don't think he likes me, Anthony Cumia, because he's friends with Who Are These Podcasts, who I think are bitches, Shilly Eager, and Stuttering John, all these people online that claim they don't need Howard Stern. Oh, Howard Stern's the worst. And then all they do is go on podcasts and talk about Howard Stern. Because I see here, Howard Stern has a done mega deal amid show getting axed rumors. So this is being reported by Yahoo News. The other reports were from Radar Online and from The Mirror, which aren't the most reputable news sites. So it looks like Howard Stern might be coming back. But here's what's funny about it. There's two parts of it. First, I see his former castmate, Stuttering John, is getting sued by that little bitch-ass Carl Hamburger, the hack, who does Who Are These Podcasts. And for people that don't know, when the Opie and Anthony show was in its prime, they did something called Jocktober, where they would make fun of other radio shows. And a lot of them I was friends with. But I listened, I thought it was funny. But then when they went off air for Anthony's racism in 2014, there was like a need for online bullying, because that's essentially what it was. So then this guy named Carl, who has no experience in media, the guy's good at like web design or whatever nerdy stuff he does. But he creates this podcast, and he's talked about me and helped me get listens. I mean, I got mean comments, but I didn't read them. But he literally creates this empire, which I'll give him credit, of just being a dick. And it's like, at the end of the day, you're just going to be remembered as a dick. And all the friends you have are people that need you for clout, because real people don't like you. People that admire you, like Anthony Cumia, because you're doing what he did, which is Jocktober, but in the podcast, Who Are These Podcasts? Of course he's going to like you. And you never call out any of Anthony's flaws that don't even need to be brought up right now. You bring up Opie all the time, but because Anthony's a fan, you side with only ripping into Opie. And then I see here that Stuttering John is going to be suing him and Shuley, who used to be on the Howard Stern show, for secretly recording his voice and mocking him. You can say whatever you want about Stuttering John, that when he worked on the Howard Stern show and he had things written for him and that he's a very cocky guy. I met him. He was nice to me, blew me off on Happy Hour, but that's fine. I forgive him. He's a narcissist. At least he did it. At least Shuley, who used to be on the Stern show, did it. But when you have these nerds, like they say in the New York Post that Carl Hamburger is a comedian, the guy's never said anything funny in his life. The only humor he has is saying the most meanest things because he was probably made fun of growing up. At least Stuttering John went up to the princes of the world and asked edgy questions. Most people would not have had the guts to do what he did. Was it a talent? Not really, because like Fred Norris was writing everything, as we've heard, but he still did it. And I'm not saying that if you don't work in radio or media, that if you do a podcast, you don't deserve the credit. But all these people online, all these nerds in this thing called the Dabbleverse that hate me, you do realize, and this includes Anthony Cumia and Opie and all these radio shows. I saw Mark Kay, a radio host, do this. You claim that Howard Stern sucks. But there's a whole article right here that says that Anthony Cumia says that nobody cares about Howard Stern. If nobody truly cared about Howard Stern, is his listenership down? Yes. Is he not as relevant as maybe 2007 or even the 90s? Yes. But you're still talking about him. If he's being talked about, he's winning. He ain't talking about you guys. Now, I think Stern has a lot of flaws, but he also created, him and Steve Dahl, who deserves the true credit for creating quote-unquote shock jock radio. Those guys are the OGs. Everybody else, and this is coming from somebody who worshipped Opie and Anthony growing up. I used to skip school to listen to them. Them and Eddie and Jobo. But it's so funny. I know this is like a very small niche topic that most of my audience doesn't really care about. But can you just imagine these nerds and these semi-successful comedians and podcasters and former radio hosts claiming, oh, Howard Stern's past his prime. Howard Stern sucks. Nobody cares about Stern. But then you spend 25 minutes talking about him. And then you make videos about it. And the only reason you make the news is because of him. So, Howard Stern may not be the Howard Stern he was 20 years ago, but you care, and so do a lot of people.
This is not headline news. Conan O'Brien said late-night television is going to disappear. And if anyone knows about late-night shows disappearing, it's Conan O'Brien.
That is.
MSNBC will rebrand as MS Now, or as most Americans will know it, MS Nah. Fans think a new Taylor Swift song is about Blake Lively. The song is called F Off and Die, Blake Lively.
Ha.
And Analysts say America is experiencing a trailer park boom. And for once, they're not referring to a meth lab explosion. And now a mom's thoughts while dropping her kid off on the first day of school.
Poor Timmy. I can tell by the way his eyes are watering up that he's scared.
Yeah.
Should I tell him not to worry? No. If I talk, I'll start crying. I mean, sure, it's tears of joy because I'm finally getting the little parasite out of my hair long enough to day drink. But he may think, oh no, Mommy's sad, and have a bigger meltdown than that time I didn't spring for toppings at Menchie's. Sorry, kid, the world doesn't owe you rainbow sprinkles.
That is.
Where was I? Oh, yeah.
Man, I need to get Menchie's. I haven't had it since high school. Mm-hmm. I used to have the most expensive Menchie's because I would get the Munchies because I had the Munchies.
Mm-hmm. The first day of school, I'll just give him an extra hand squeeze to let him know Mommy's here for you. Except between 8 and 3 Monday through Friday, when you're Mrs. Wilson's problem.
And that was a mom's thoughts while dropping her kid off.
According to a new lawsuit, a potato cartel conspired to make your frozen fries 47% more expensive. Four of the biggest producers of potato products in North America conspired and shared trade information to coordinate price increases. I, for one, applaud everyone who dared blow the whistle on the potato cartel. But please, stay safe out there. They have eyes everywhere.
It's so funny, Colbert. Now, that's a guy who's past his prime. It's 11 minutes and 11 seconds. Make a wish, bitch. Mm-hmm.
Some business news so that Lay's is releasing new potato chips that are dusted with Cool Ranch Doritos flavoring.
Bye.
They've even got a great name for them. Cool Ranch Doritos.
Mr. Potato Head is no longer a Mr. Hasbro, the company that makes the potato-shaped plastic toy, is giving the Spud a gender-neutral new name, Potato Head. Even in death, they found a way to...
I don't want to listen to you. You're not funny. Mm-hmm.
There are tough jobs, and then there are really tough jobs. From the producers of Deadliest Catch and Ice Road Truckers comes a new series that documents a profession you have to be really brave or totally insane to do. It's Ice Cream Truckers.
Trick is trolling through the neighborhoods real slow like right after school. That's when I strike.
The frozen ice of the Bering Strait doesn't hold a candle to a load of frozen treats in a cul-de-sac neighborhood.
I got 20, maybe 30 kids out here. I'm out of bomb pops and I need reinforcements.
10-4, good buddy. I'm on my way.
Dude, you gotta hurry.
All right, it's not that funny. 856-49-HOPPY. 8 raccoons invaded a Florida house and threw a party. Here is Richard Klerner of Florida talking about it.
I think the raccoon did that 2 or 3 days ago, and then they came back with all their buddies. They were having a party. There was several of them on the step right there. There was several of them in the jacuzzi just splashing around. The 3 of them in the jacuzzi splashing around. And then looking at the other videos from the other camera on
God, it'd be so gross.
The side covered porch, we saw them all coming in and out of the house.
Oh, yeah. I bet they were going in and out of each other as well. All right. What an opening segment. Called out a bunch of people online there. They're going to respond with a lot of hate. I don't care because I don't read it. Mm-hmm. It's my favorite thing. Scott Farrell, shake it up, gave me the best advice. One time I said, how do you deal with haters? Because he's pretty hated on at times because of his voice and his in-your-face attitude. And he gave me this advice that I'm going to read to you. Fuck them sideways. I'm going to do my Scott Farrell voice. I never respond to haters or competition. I bring my shot every day for 41 years. I always say, I'd rather you hate me than dislike me. If you worry about critics and fans, you'll never amount to shit. Let them freak out all they want. Be happy hour. Fuck everyone else. You are making a mark. Do it. Every day, focus on being different and unique. Focus on being great daily. Don't fuck with suits and bosses. Do what they want. Do what they say. That's all that matters. Fuck everyone else. Literally. Second part. Those guys that hate on you probably don't like the new talented kid pushing into their space. Don't sweat anyone else. Be you. Set your own course and career. Be a badass. fucking ignore completely the haters and tweets and podcasts and radio shows. Comments, ignore completely. It drives them nuts. Mute them. Don't block. Blocking means they know they got to you. Ignoring them is your only option. Be great. Worry about no one who doesn't like you. If they hate you, it means you're leaving a mark on them. You get under their skin. It's fantastic news that people are after you. Chill. Do great shows. Fuck them. Don't worry about other people. Worry about yourself.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppy in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before. Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
Oh, yeah. This following segment has been brought to you by the best Kava and Kratom bar around. Southeast Botanicals at 1661 West Bay Drive, Suite B. For Buddha. And that's over there in Largo. If you go there and you tell Colin Hollister I sent you, he will hook you up. 1661 West Bay Drive, Suite B for Buddha. And that's in Largo. All right, enough of that. Question to these loser podcasts out there that all they do is make fun of other people. Do you have anything else? Oh, wait, you don't. Funk that. Let's see what's happening. All right. Now, right here.
Hey, this is Drew Lane, and you're listening to Florida radio legend Ryan Hoppe and Happy Hour.
Oh, thank you, babe. I so appreciate that.
Hey, you're listening to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe. This is Eric Zane. I don't know these two people, but I know they're fucking assholes. Mike Calta and Rover, suck my dick for what you did to Ryan.
Oh, thank you, buddy.
Fuck off.
I appreciate that.
He is the misfit of radio, and he is fine with that.
What's going on here?
If Aqua Teen was a radio show, it would be Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Doors
Let's
closing.
go.
Now something completely different.
It's time for Hoppy in the morning.
It's Happy Hour!
Oh, that's me.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it's me.
the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Here comes Hoppy, man, you know the deal. Riding high on the realest real. Sex and dating and celeb appeal. Turn it up, feel the thrill.
I got it.
Happy hour, let's light it up. Throwback beats gonna fill your cup. Tune in, rhyme, and let's all erupt. Ryan Hoppy spitting truth nonstop.
Oh, yeah. It's a party here at Happy Hour.
Music loud and the vibe is tight. Celeb stories gonna ignite the night. From the old school hits to that party light. In Hoppy's world, everything's alright. Mix it up with the best around. Hoppy's voice is the coolest sound. You want laughs, we'll prove it.
I tried.
Turn it up, we'll show you how. Happy hour, let's light it up. Throwback beats gonna fill your cup. Tune in, rhyme, and let's all erupt. Ryan Hoppy spitting truth nonstop.
856-49 Hoppy. That's 856-494-6773. A beat drop. You like how I did that? You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppy Radio. You can always email me. RyanHoppyRadio@gmail.com.
Questions, wild answers, even more. You ain't ready for what's in store. Playing tracks that you can't ignore. Happy hour, let's hit the floor.
All right, it's giving me a panic attack. Let's get to the news.
Courtney Stodden.
Let me turn this up. I turned down the music earlier, so then all YouTube videos are turned down. Here we go.
Courtney Stodden is coming to Chrissy Teigen's defense years after their public feud. In an Instagram video shared August 15th, speaking on Meghan Markle having Chrissy on her Netflix cooking show.
Who's worse in that situation, Meghan Markle or Chrissy Teigen? A dead tie.
Model says,
my response to it is that I do not believe people should be bullying Chrissy. I posted about this and I saw Chrissy watching my story. So I decided to reach out to Chrissy on DM and tell her that I'm here if she ever wants to talk, and I do not believe people.
Yeah, she definitely doesn't have many friends.
Talk, and I do not believe people should be bullying her.
But she bullied people. I know you're not supposed to do it, but she's getting a taste of her own medicine.
She has completely ignored me.
Courtney.
You're like almost saying that someone that's born a bitch will always be a bitch? No way.
His caption reads, once upon a time, I was the punchline. People told me to end my life.
Yeah, like Chrissy, that dirty, rotten imbecile.
I was called names, mocked, bullied, not just by strangers, but by people with platforms. And yet, I'm still here.
Hell yeah, you go, girl. You are so much more attractive than her.
Alive, thriving, laughing.
Like Chrissy Teigen's not even ugly, but when you know she's just a dirty, rotten imbecile, it makes her so less attractive.
Here's my message. Never let someone else's cruelty define you. Wear your scars like a crown.
All right, well, I'll do that.
Jade Thirlwall is getting candid about an ongoing battle.
Is it the battle of like World War III?
An interview published August 16th, the Little Mix alum, who has been open about her past struggles with anorexia, recently admitted that avoiding Ozempic has been a difficult feat.
I don't understand. I need to give you women out there a PSA, a public service announcement. Or you could call it an HSA, happy service announcement. Listen to me. If you don't ever listen to anything I ever say, this is all I need you to listen to. And then you'll keep listening like you do. Listen. Are you listening? If you think you are fat, you are not. There are conservative incels online that will fat shame women. For me, being someone who's done okay, decent, pretty good, swung above my average with women, even though I shouldn't be talking myself down. But I've always kind of related myself to Pete Davidson. Like a lot of dudes get mad about the girls I've banged. I like more meat on the bones. All these creepy conservatives that want the skinny body, that want you to cook dinner. No. I like a little meat on the bones. And then when you're doing it from behind, there's more to love. So if there's a guy out there telling you, you need to be on Ozempic, there's a guy out there calling you fat, that's not someone you want to date. There's guys like us that enjoy the meat.
As she's seen online speculation about her weight, telling The Guardian, I have a daily battle with myself not to go on Ozempic.
It makes you poop.
I don't judge people that do, but because I have a history of eating disorders, I don't know where taking something like that would end up for me.
Women with eating disorders, I know it's a disorder, but I just want to go up to them and shake them and be like, you are fine. You look great.
Well, it has been 3 years since the British girl group went on hiatus. The 32-year-old expresses that some of her fans seem to expect her body to look the same as it did when Little Mix was formed back in 2011. Explaining, Little Mix fans were all about empowerment and celebrating your body, however you look.
I got it.
Now I'm in my 30s and the healthiest I've ever been. But every time I post a picture, there are comments saying she must be pregnant.
That's rude. Those are people you got to ignore. I'm not saying I'm perfect at ignoring haters, but I'm pretty good. You got to just pretend like it's not there. All these freaking celebrities keep checking. And it's not healthy. Your brain is not supposed to read what others think about you. And when it's cruelty and bullying, of course not. They're all losers. And you're the queen.
The sad thing is that it's usually women. People are used to seeing me in a group environment 5 or 10 years ago when I was stick thin because I was in my early 20s with an eating disorder. And at the time, the singer did everything she could to make sure that her eating disorder didn't define her on-screen journey.
That's sad. I always just want to give girls that have eating disorders a hug. Like, it's fine. You look great. Believe in yourself.
Recalling, they'd always try to fish for a sob story, but I didn't want that to be my identity.
All right, that's good. But you're talking about it, so you're kind of making it your identity.
Ellen DeGeneres calls her wedding day to wife Portia de Rossi the best day of her life.
That and getting away from America because of the Diddy allegations.
The comedian takes to Instagram to mark 17 years of marriage to her longtime love.
That has to be an insufferable marriage there.
Sharing a throwback clip from Ellen's daytime talk show, which documented the pair's wedding day in 2008.
God, I never liked her. I just got like skeezy vibes from her. She's just dumb.
The video shows the couple getting ready for their big day with family and preparing table arrangements.
Glasses? Yeah, for water. Water? Champagne, water, wine.
Relatable.
We could save room if we wore those hats that you could drink from. You could put
It's so funny. Even though you're a terrible person and a bitch.
the champagne in the hat. And you could just sip on it.
That works.
Plus,
oh, is that one gay guy from like the house shows?
their emotional first look.
All right, this is creeping me out. I get such demonic vibes from her. And I don't really believe in demons, but my God, is she the worst? She just freaking is just so awful. You know what I mean? A jelly bean.
Happy Hot Topic!
Calvin Harris is addressing the Miley Cyrus feud rumors. After
talk about something that at the grand scheme of things, at the end of the day, doesn't matter. Calvin Harris and Miley Cyrus not getting along.
Calvin Harris is addressing the Miley Cyrus feud rumors after he made eyebrow-raising comments about a scrapped collaboration with Miley Cyrus. The music producer clarifies what he meant by the remarks.
Yeah, what did you mean?
Insisting that he has no bad blood with the singer.
Oh, that's cute.
In a video shared to TikTok August 17th, Calvin offered a sneak peek at a collaboration with an unknown female artist called Ocean, writing in the caption, quote, "I love it."
That's good.
And while some fans were thrilled about the upcoming song, others noted that the DJ had previously shared a glimpse at the track with Miley's vocals. With one user commenting, "What happened to the one with Miley?" And another adding, "I love Miley's version more."
Well, that's kind of rude. Again, all these celebrities care about the comment section. It is not good for you.
And in response to the latter comment, Calvin joked, quote, "Tell her," before replying to those questioning where Miley's version was, with messages like, "I don't know," and "My bad."
I love these people that, like these celebrity news sites, you can't see it because it's a video and I'm doing audio only. They'll show the comment, but then they blur out the person that wrote it. Like, why? Why are you protecting them? The trolls, the losers with private accounts on Instagram.
Following his cryptic reactions, fans began to wonder if there was drama behind Calvin's decision to re-record Ocean with another singer. With one user asking, "This was Miley's Teen's fault because the OG vibe was amazing."
All right, whatever. I'm getting bored. What's that saying I have on here? If I'm bored, you're bored.
Kate Gosselin's comments about her estranged son, 21-year-old Colin.
My favorite thing about Colin
was what? Deserting him?
always that he helped me so much.
Oh, really? And then you put him in a mental hospital, right? Because you're the reason he went crazy, bitch.
And was my helper boy.
Helper boy.
Helper boy. Makes Colin happy to help, doesn't it, buddy?
Do this free labor, bitch.
And that's all I'll say.
Yeah, because you're a cowbird.
Ever had children, I would not put them in front of a camera.
So is Kate just trying to smooth things over?
Yeah, because she knows she's wrong. God, working with her, because I know how this feels, everybody must just talk behind her freaking back.
Just 8 days ago, she clapped back at Colin's TikTok post where he claimed he and his siblings were forced apart and pitted against each other.
I mean, that's the... How do I word this? I ran out of breath. That's exactly what it is what I'm trying to say. I don't know why it was so hard to say that. There's no other way to explain it. Of course you were pitted against each other. What, was it not?
Her blunt 3-word response, he knows why, with a crying face emoji.
What a bitch. God, can you imagine that's your mom? Like, I know my mom's listening. I love you. But it's so sad when people don't have good moms, man.
It's always tough to go through personal stuff.
Listen, pig, when it's all said and done, you'll be remembered as a moron.
In a public setting, and unfortunately, we had to go through it. I mean, you know, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Well, sorry.
Really.
Sociopath!
Kate recently shared to her 214,000 TikTok followers.
Oh, that's good. Deadbeat mom, but hey, she's got 250,000 followers.
That she's broke and had to begin working 12-hour shifts as a pediatric nurse.
Karma!
I am an RN.
What's funny is she's working at the place that most people watched her show. Like in 2009, I had scoliosis surgery. And I watched a little bit of John and Kate on TLC in the hospital in 2009 in their prime. So that was cool how that rhymed. What I'm saying is she's now working with her audience.
I am an RN. I work in Peds Home Health Care.
I, of course, did all
I'm sure they love the ringing endorsement.
the medical care as well.
All right, I'm sick of talking about this dummy. If you are a woman, you should hate her. She makes all women look bad.
I've been set up with Matthew Perry. And this is like 98, 99, 97 maybe?
Kristen Davis is recalling a past dating experience. The Sex and the City alum shares during an August 18th episode of her Are You a Charlotte podcast that she was set up on a date once with Matthew Perry by an attorney during the height of Friends' success.
She always just seems so high maintenance. Like it's worth it, but it's a lot of money. No, not like she's a hooker and you're buying her love, but like the dinners, the drinks, gotta be pricey.
In the late 90s.
I've been set up with Matthew Perry.
I did.
And this is like 98, 99, 97 maybe?
And you know, he doesn't, if he was alive, he wouldn't remember any of it because he literally blacked out in that era.
It was at a house. It was a dinner party. It was so low key. I thought, I was like, oh, it's so low key. So I go to this dinner party. Matthew's lovely. He sits next to me. And he's talking about how thrilled he is, how happy they are on the set at Friends.
And while nothing romantic ever came of their exchange,
that doesn't mean they didn't hook up. I love these sites. They say romantic. You can have sex and have it not be romantic. That's like half of my hookups.
Actress said that Matthew's excitement about his
and I'm sure they'd say the same about me.
Work led to a reevaluation of her own career.
I was like, wow, he's so happy. And I had been around Melrose, and it wasn't the happiest place in a way, you know? And it was like stressy. There were 15 series regulars. You know, everyone had the feeling they might get cut or whatever. It was
Again, this is an example of claiming you don't need the man. And then what do you talk about to get into the headlines? The man.
Kind of competitive and stressy, you know? So I was like, wow, that's amazing. You're so happy. And
I'm sick of listening to this dummy. She sounds just so like you can't trust her. Like you tell her something and she tells the next person that enters the room.
Jelly Roll is feeling the squeeze thanks to some playful fun from his wife Bunny XO. The I Am Not Okay.
You know, she gets around.
K-singer was the recipient of 2 body slams that caught him off guard. Referencing Jelly's 200-pound weight loss over the past 2 years.
Was it when you guys were banging missionary?
Bunny, whose real name is Alyssa DeFord, wrote on an August 15th TikTok video, quote, when you have to check and make sure he's still your squish after all the weight loss.
Yeah, you know, she's like, I saw your penis for the first time.
The video shows Jelly Roll, whose real name is Bradley DeFord.
God, again, he looks a little better fat. Skinny, he looks like a trucker. And no wonder the truckers like him.
Leaning against a rock wall as the Dumb Blonde podcast host, with whom he tied the knot in 2016, lunges forward and slams her chest against his. After the second slam.
All right, I don't care. Sorry. I don't know. She's Jelly Roll's so freaking wishy-washy. Anybody that can be friends with that coward, that backstabber, that phony, that cloud-chasing moronic, shirtless douchebag known as Bert Kreischer, I don't think I like you. Because I don't like him because he's a liar.
Offset is ready for a new chapter.
A year after his ex Cardi B filed for divorce for the second time, the former Migos rapper reveals that the last track on his new album, Kiari, titled Move On, is about the end of the pair's relationship.
I never get these artists that make frickin' songs about their breakups. That means every time you're performing it, you have to, think about your ex. Think about it. Every single time you are talking about your ex, you're performing it. Think about it. So like you go through a bad breakup and then you just move on. You're an everyday person. But whenever you're Taylor Swift or you're Selena Gomez and you're making songs about your exes, every time you're performing it at a concert, you're having to think about it. Think about that. Like you just kind of want to move on and do whatever. Like imagine if I did a rap song about my breakup. Yo, my name's Ryan Hoppe, and I met this girl through a radio show, and she liked me when I was on the radio show. But when I moved on to do my own thing and start my own company, she ditched me and went to her true calling of banging women and hanging out with my rivals. Yo, this is Ryan Hoppe, and I never went away, and I drive you nuts because you guys want me to fail because you all got small penises. We'll be right back. Hang on.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Yeah. Niggas don't know how hard it fucking took. How hard it fucking took me to get here. Even to fucking record this song. It's like shit was going against me. You think I give a fuck about none of that shit? Hell no, man. I'm a G. Girl.
Run up on a nigga like pop. Them shots fired. Them shots fired. Yeah, them shots fired. Run up on a nigga and he drop. That's a man down. Man down. That's a man down. Yeah. That's a man down. Run up on a nigga like pop. Them shots fired. Them shots fired. Yeah, them shots fired. Run up on a nigga, then he drop. That's a man down. That's a man down. Yeah, that's a man down.
They call me Swizzy, nigga. I'm Swizzy, cause that's my nickname. I mark this rap game and call that shit stain. These lames ain't shit, nigga. Although they shit lame. I'm saying fuck these hoes. And then yo bitch came. But I might get her name. I know she'll let me. And we can kick it, girl. And call that Jet Li. I'll beat that pussy up. That's what's my bet, G. And now I gave her another reason to say nobody hit it like this. Ill type of shows, ill type of clothes, ill type of ass, bring ill type of hoes. Tell all my haters go on, maybe it's weekend. If they ain't learn my ill type of flows, ill type of grind, money on my mind. You can find me in the lab working like overtime. Nobody ever hit the track like me. Shed on the beat and you know that's heat, nigga.
Run up on a nigga like pop. Them shots fired. Them shots fired. Yeah, them shots fired. Run up on a nigga and he drop. That's a man down. That's a man down. Yeah, that's a man down. Run up on a nigga like pop. Them shots fired. Them shots fired. Yeah, them shots fired. Run up on a nigga and he drop.
Yeah.
That's a man down. That's a man down. Yeah, that's a man down. Funny how friendship often turn to hatred. When they see you doing bad, they won't help you make it. I don't leave my life to chance. I go out and take it. That's why I gotta make it. That's why I gotta make it. All my haters get no recognition. I remember when niggas ain't had no pot to piss in. My opposition is usually fucking optimistic, but that can't help them when hollow tips leaving bodies missing. Run up on a nigga like pop. Them shots fired. Them shots fired. Yeah, them shots fired. Run up on a nigga and he drop. That's a man down. That's a man down. Yeah, that's a man down. Run up on a nigga like pop. Them shots fired. Them shots fired. Yeah, them shots fired. Run up on a nigga and he drop. That's a man down. That's a man down. Yeah, that's a man down. Live life good, baby. Fuck all your haters, eh? Fuck all my haters. I'm screaming, fuck all mine.
What up, cowhead?
Shad, we gotta shine. You feel me? Hey.
Shut up. Play some Sporkle.
That's how you kill it.
Kiss my ass.
Yeah, no. Bitch. STP, nigga. Remember that fucking suck a dick.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. This following segment has been brought to you by the best kava and kratom bar around, Southeast Botanicals at 1661 West Bay Drive, Suite B for Buddha. And that is in Largo. If you go there and you tell Colin Hollister I sent you, I'll hook you up. And if you want to meet me, I usually hang out there. This is being brought to you by Daisy Beezy Honey. DaisyBeezyHoney.com. When I tell you they got the best Delta 8 CBD honey around, I'm a man of my words. Comes in the form of a lollipop. Lick the lollipop, the rapper. A honey stick or a jar of honey. However the hell you want to get high, go to DaisyBeezyHoney.com. Use promo code HOPPE. Fortify.com. FORTIFEYE.com for the best pre and post workout around. Comes in the form of coconut caramel and fruit punch. However the hell you want to get pumped up before the gym, go to Fortify.com and use promo code Ryan20. Amir Academy of Martial Arts at AmirAcademy.com. 2700 22nd Street North in Edmonton, St. Petersburg. Women's self-defense classes, kids classes, MMA classes, whatever the hell you need. I'll go out there. WestChasePrinting.com, the best printing company in all the Bay Area. Business cards, posters, yard signs, whatever the hell you need, print it up. I'll go out there. Finally, are you mentally ill like me? If you live in Florida or Maryland, go to counselingoncall.net and there you can sign on. All right, we're going to come back in happy hour, keep this party going and going. Question out there. So the cloud chasing women that claim they don't need the man, and then all they do is talk about the man. You obviously need the man. And I'm not saying all women, just the cloud chasers. Man, fuck that. Can't believe John Brennan didn't want this on air. He's got no taste. See how that radio station is? Boring.
Hey, I'm Scott Burrell, and you're listening to Hoppy Hour with my boy Ryan Hoppy.
That is.
You're shaking it up with my boy Ryan Hoppy on Hoppy Hour.
Whatever.
It's time to shake it up on Hoppy Hour.
Hey, this is Fish Calloway, and you are listening to my best friend Ryan Hoppy. He taught me who the hell writes this? Who writes this? Did he write this? Why would he write this? It's Hoppy Hour with Ryan Hoppy.
If a kava bar was a radio show, it would be Hoppy Hour with Ryan Hoppy.
Are you guys ready?
Doors closing.
Now, something completely different.
and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Yo, it's Hoppe Hour, we about to go live. Tampa Bay News is the place we arrive. From the beach to the bay and the city's crazy moves. We got stories hotter than the Florida grooves. Tampa Bay News, we making it spin. On Hoppe Hour where the real begins. Turn it up loud, let's get in the mix. From St. Pete to the world, we bringing the fix. Bringing the fix, we bringing the fix. Bringing the fix, we bringing the fix.
Up here at 11 in St.
Damn it! I was so close to having a perfect transition, but when I do the funk dad, I turn down the music on a YouTube video, and then the next time you open up a YouTube video, it's quiet. I was so close to being perfect, but like I say, I'm never perfect a day in my life.
First up here at 11 in St. Petersburg, a battle over street art is brewing after the Florida Department of Transportation ordered cities across the state to erase any street art that carries political or social messages.
All right, so if you're going to get rid of it because it's gay, then get rid of anything that's MAGA. You got to have it both ways.
Stating that they are dangerous for drivers and serve as a distraction. Well, in St. Pete, community leaders and residents are fighting to keep 2 murals on the ground. Fox 13's Jennifer Vaglis joins us now in our newsroom. So, Jennifer, this group has formed a committee to try and find a solution here.
Can you imagine caring about the roads? We literally have people that are getting banned from Reddit groups. I'm kidding. We literally have people that can't afford their water bills, but a frickin' mural is what you're talking about? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's right. It is a grassroots effort comprised of community figures like the local NAACP chapter, St. Pete Pride, business owners, and one of the mural artists themselves. They say this isn't about safety. This is about the state's attempt to erase groups of marginalized people.
Yeah.
St. Pete-based LGBTQ plus travel blogger Rachel Cavello said,
"What up, Rachel?"
As she'll never forget the first time she drove through St. Pete's Grand Central District.
It's so pretty and cute. It makes you want to get a martini.
Seeing businesses that had rainbow flags on, storefronts.
And entering the intersection of 25th Street and Central Ave.
The rainbow colors and the art and the culture that I saw just by that painting on the street. I'm like, this is kind of a cool place. This is somewhere where I feel like I belong.
It's a feeling, she says, many in the queer community share, along with the Black and Brown community, with this Black History Matters street mural in front of the Woodson African American History Museum.
Often reference them as visual cues of inclusion.
Dr. Byron Green Kalish, president of St. Pete Pride, says when he heard municipalities across the state received memos from FDOT requiring the removal of street art with
bunch of mutants at FDOT.
Social, political, or ideological messages or images, which includes that pair of murals. He was disappointed, but not surprised.
Fighting for visual signs of inclusion to be removed doesn't change the lives or make the lives of Floridians better.
I just don't understand why people care. If you really care about what gay people do, you want penis. Just admit it.
But really looks to make it more exclusionary.
Cavello shares the same sentiment.
Last year when Visit Florida removed their LGBTQ plus content from their travel site, I was very involved in getting that message out.
And believes removing the art could also impact tourism.
For them to erase something, now the state's going after the crosswalks. What's next? So I think when that continues to happen, again, you're sending messages to tourism.
All right, so there's that. That sucks. We are going backwards as a country. Mm-hmm.
It's like a daily struggle, obviously.
Aubrey Plaza is opening up about the heartache of husband Jeff Baina's death. 7 months after the director died by suicide at age...
That was 7 months ago.
47, the Parks and Recreation alum details her grieving process, explaining during former co-star Amy Poehler's podcast that she's taking it day by day.
I mean, you got it. It's freaking sad.
Overall, I'm here and I'm functioning and I feel... I feel really grateful to be moving through the world. I think I'm okay, but it's like a...
Gosh, she's so cute. It's the Puerto Rican in her.
A daily struggle, obviously.
All right, so there's that. I have my second job tonight, so I don't have all day. So it was a Justin Bieber impersonator. I got to skip over this because of copyright.
It's definitely too late now to say sorry. This Justin Bieber impersonator has been banned from the Wynn Resort in Las Vegas after duping the DJ at its nightclub into believing he was actually Justin.
God, you got to be stupid to do that.
On August 18th, DJ Griffin posted a video on his TikTok.
He looks like a moron, not this DJ. Long-haired idiot.
Counting how Dylan DeClos, impersonating the Biebs, tricked him into thinking the real Justin wanted to perform during his set at XS Nightclub.
That's the first part.
He even brought a fake entourage with him to sell the story.
All right, there's that. Let me skip over this because of copyright. I hate copyright, trust me. I'm just as annoying as,
Complete fake. No way. I swear on my life. I literally thought, I was like, damn, he put on a lot of weight since the album dropped.
Stupid.
DJ Griffin didn't appreciate being duped, and the Wynn has taken an extra step to avoid future deception. Dylan has been banned from Wynn Resort's properties for life.
Oh, well, he's going to save money because Vegas is a scam.
A statement from a representative for Wynn Las Vegas says, quote, after an elaborate and multi-step ruse by him and his advanced team, a Justin Bieber impersonator was granted access to the XS stage. As soon as the error was recognized, he was removed from the resort and denied future entry.
Yeah, he's probably trying to come back can I come back now normally?
She is the master of Easter.
Honestly, I'm not in the mood for all the ass kissing in this next 4-minute video. It says, is Taylor Swift going to headline the Super Bowl? She probably will be. It would be smart for the NFL. As much as I can't stand her sexist music against men, that would be very smart of them. And this just in, the NFL may be corrupt, but they're smart. Want to vote Happy Hour as best radio show, podcast, radio station, and radio host by the Creative Loafing at Tampa Bay? tinyurl.com/HOPPE hour 2025. tinyurl.com/happy hour 2025 to vote Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe as best radio station, best radio host, podcast, and radio show by the Creative Loafing at Tampa Bay. tinyurl.com/HOPPE hour 2025. This show is for the hardworking average Joe and Jane that grind in life. I don't care what gender you identify as long as you're listening to Happy Hour, that's all that matters. I love you, St. Pete Reddit.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before. Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Oh yeah, here's Avant and Pitbull, produced by Collie Park with Damn.
Shorty, look at Shorty. She's so good, so high, the way I like it. Damn, look at Shorty, she's so good, so high, the way I like it. 5 + 5, 5 times 2, 10. 5 + 5, 5 times 2, 10. She's pretty in the face, so sexy in the waist, and I'm really tryna get down to it. Got me on something else, cause she feeling herself, and she telling me she really wanna do this. This girl is straight from a magazine. On the cover of Smooth, I'm that dude. I'm I'm tryna give it to you. She's dangerous, like a fire to a match, she's burning up. I ain't no amateur, baby, I hope you got stamina. Cause I can be your fitness coach, and I work for free. I know how far we can go. Sweat, sleep, damn. Look at shorty, look at shorty. So good, so fine. Just the way I like it, baby. Damn, look at shorty, look at shorty. So good, fine. The way I like it. 5 plus 5, 5 times 2, 10. 5 plus 5, 5. Check this out, right? 2, 10. Mr. Carly Park told me come through. I said no problem, dog, got you. He said I'm in Chi-Town working on the bomb. Like no problem, dog, what you want? Said I need that sexy class. I'm like, you know me, dog, I'm nasty. So it's cool, I toned down a little. I was like, mama, let's play monkey in the middle. You know me, I'm a little bit crazy. Fucking stretch to her legs like P.E. You looking at the Chico or Jay-Z? Yeah, that's right. Damn, I think she wants me. Damn, I think she needs me. Damn, I think she wants me. Baby, be easy. Damn, look at shorty, look at her. She's so good, so fine, like it. It's the way I. Damn, look at shorty, shorty sexy. So fine, just the way I like it, baby. 5 plus 5, 5 times 2, 10. 5 plus 5, 5 times 2, 10. Girl, what's your strategy? I got your masterpiece. Come get this remedy. You need my therapy. Baby girl, what's next? Let's talk about sex. Do you have a special thing you do? You ain't gotta hold back when we get up in the sack. I'm gonna satisfy you. It's late in the night and I'm trying to get it right. Do you feel the same way? I'm so enthused the way you move. I'm trying to give it to you. You're hazardous. When you jump in a ride, you can grab my clutch. If you're feeling that, girl, let's take it to the back. We don't have to leave the spot. Stay right in the parking lot. Then it all repeats. Sex, sweat, sex, sleep. Oh, damn. Look at shorty. Look at shorty. She's so good. So good. Just the way I like it, baby. Damn. Look at shorty. Look at her. So fine. 5 times 2, 10. 5 times 2, 10. I wanna get you hot. Touch your garage in the spot.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. Let's go through all the sponsors right now. I never get freaking podcasts that begin their show with like 7 live reads or sponsors. I'm like, who's listening to that? If I were that sponsor, I'd be pissed off. Well, what do I know? A lot. This following segment has been brought to you by Cheeky Mouth Guards at getcheeky.com. When I tell you it's the best way to quit biting on the side of your mouth, I'm a man of my words. Getcheeky.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. Shimmerwood CBD drinks at shimmerwood.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. GetGoodFeels.com for good vibes THC drinks. Go to GetGoodFeels.com and use promo code Hoppy to save 20%. OldGlory.com for the best t-shirts around. Use promo code Hoppy to save 15%. Garden State Distillery Dirty Vodka. GardenStateDistillery.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 15%. Aspire Green Tea Drinks at AspireDrinks.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Afuera Coffee. AFUERA Coffee.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. FSDrinks.com. For the best boba around, use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Oh, you're looking for the best beef jerky? BigForkBrands.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. And finally, are you looking for a good energy bar? QuantumSquares.com. promo code HOPPE to save 20%. And all of these are on my website, RyanHoppyRadio.com, RyanHoppe radio.com. I would hope you know how to spell radio. Or it's in my podcast section. So whenever you listen to Happy Hour like you are right now, in the podcast description is all of that. We're going to come back on Happy Hour. Keep this party going and going. But let's hear from Hammer and Hank, which you can hear the Hammer and Hank Show with Henry Oakes and Ryan Hoppe on Spotify by searching up Hammerin, Hammerin Hank Show, and check it out on his podcast feed.
People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Oakes, but my buddies may have known me as Hammer and Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started school. Come to find out at the age of 12, the doctors decided I was autistic. Now at the age of 48, I have completed an associate degree in radio broadcasting and worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality. So yes, I am different. People with autism have no needs, no different than you. Laugh, love, and learn to get an education and join the workforce. I did it, and so can anyone else with autism. So when you meet someone with autism, don't feel sorry for them. Work with them. Find out for yourself that autism isn't a disease, it's a condition. To find out more about autism, please visit autismspeaks.org. Autism Speaks. It's time to listen.
TikTok, Toxijuke playing cruel pranks. Hoppy's hour almost done. Feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping wisdom in streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Buzzing, but the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Every night like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like a TV on snow. Ryan Hoppe held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speech or silent time but coming to an end like a roller coaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppe jokes and jabs, these are daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
You probably had Taco Bell before. Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll kick you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
Happy hour is now over.
Happy hour is now over. Game over.
This concludes our broadcast day. Good night, and God bless America.
Doors closing.